Do we need to take anything else with us? Why don't we just carelessly wander off and see what we can do? Do you really want to step into the raspberry bush? I probably don't, because there's probably a lot of thorns on it. And that's probably why it's asking. Let's see where we're at. Okay, now we're getting ready to emerge from the woods, so where we might be able to get a look at that house. Alright, here we are, back out into the open. So, let's shrink this map down, see what we can see. It doesn't appear to be... It's a good idea to kind of look around the surroundings. It may find, like, those bodies of those dead soldiers that we found in episode 1. Here's one over here, as a matter of fact. From here we can see that there is a fresh corpse of a human with normal clothing and a pack with a cigarette in it. Smoking will kill you, man. That is absolutely a fact. And I don't know that that's what killed that person, but I'm sure it didn't help. Over here, is that My Little Pony? That is a turkey, and that turkey is running away because it saw us, and it says, I want nothing to do with this person with a spear in their hand. But we know from looking at the map that to the west is this house. So we're just going to walk carefully to the west. We're going to go kind of slow, even though, remember, the game will warn you if danger comes into sight. So you can just lay on the button if you want, but we're going to be a little more cautious. Just proceed slowly and see what appears at the edge of our vision. We want to get close enough to kind of scout the house out, but not close enough for any zombies or creatures to see us. Alright. Apparently to the south there's a giant rattlesnake and a cat. So this, I think, is the cat. And the rattlesnake is over here. And that is a giant rattlesnake. I don't know if that means... okay, that answers my question. I was going to say, do they mean giant like it's really big for a normal rattlesnake? Or do they mean giant? It is giant. It says, a mutated timber rattlesnake about 3 times as large as the norm. While it isn't big enough to regard humans as potential prey, it is more aggressive and dangerous compared to a normal rattler. So this is the first time in the game so far that I've seen a mutant version of a normal animal. I'm probably going to stay away from it. It says that it's ignoring me. I think it follows the same rules as other animals, although this animal is, as it says, more aggressive than a typical rattlesnake would be. But I'm just going to keep going this way. It doesn't seem to be moving my way, so we'll just be okay with that. Live and let live, because giant, I don't like small snakes, and I definitely don't like big snakes. Okay, there's a cat. Cat's kind of, and now we've seen a zombie. Okay, so over here at the edge of our vision is a crawling zombie. A human corpse drags itself along slowly with its arms. Its legs are damaged beyond repair. So there's that. And over here, just at the edge, you can actually see the house. I passed the house a little bit. I'm just above the road at this point. So if I head back this direction, once I ignore the crawling zombie, if I head kind of towards the house, I'm getting closer to the rattlesnake. But and if I I don't know how close you can get before a zombie actually notices you. But to be honest, if that's the only zombie that's there, it's a crawling zombie, which means it's pretty slow. Which means if I do risk it and go a little closer to kind of get a look at the lay of the land here, if it sees me and starts crawling towards me, I could probably lure it out into the field and then stab it to death. Hopefully with not too much trouble. So, as you can see, there is part of the cemetery down here, which was on the map. The letter C is over here. There is a car parked right at the end of the street, a town. I don't think you can tell what think you can see from a distance whether the keys are in it or anything like that. Or whether or not, obviously you can't tell if it has gas from this distance. These little P's are mailboxes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So it's the mailbox right in front of somebody else. This is the front door. And if we zoom in and head over that direction, we can get a look. Okay, so if the front door is locked, this window is open. So at night, we could sneak in here and basically make our way around the mailbox and just climb right in the window. And through the windows, you can kind of start to see some of the furniture and things in the house. So yeah, this is what the scouting mission is all about, to sort of establish a game plan for when we get here. We know we got a nasty zombie down here. Let's take a closer look at him. Or her. Oh. Pardon me, as I fumble with the controls. There we go. Look at this. Bleeding out of its nose, bleeding out of that bottom half of its body. I'm sorely tempted to test out our spear on this thing, so let's recenter, zoom back out, and let's just keep walking towards it. Okay, there we go. Didn't take long before there's a normal zombie very close to the regular one. So at night, I'm pretty sure I can get in this window without these two zombies seeing me. The real trouble comes is knowing whether a zombie's inside the house that we're going to sneak in, right? Let us ignore these zombies and back up a little bit just so that the warnings don't go off, and just continue our way along. There's another zombie down here in the graveyard. That doesn't surprise us. Apparently that zombie knows I'm here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he was just moving. It says it's hostile and lightly injured, but I don't know that it's actually coming after me. Oh, there's another one, a second zombie. Zombies in the graveyard. Who would have thought? All right. I'm just going to go like this. Oh my, okay. Now, things get interesting. There's something crazy down there. Let's go check it out. That is a zombie dog. So, this zombie, I think, knows I'm here. And that's not good, because these other zombies are probably going to follow his lead, which means we may have a chase situation. The fact that this zombie walked over to the fence and busted it open means I think that he sees me out there in the field, and they're ready for business. This is a zombie dog, a deformed, animated corpse of a canine, a sinewy beast which can easily outpace its two-legged friends, which means if this thing starts chasing me, I could be in trouble. So the best thing for me to do right now is recenter on my character, toggle to a run, and make my way north as quickly as possible. In fact, I'm not going to go directly up. I'm going to go the compass direction of north, because I think these creatures are coming after me. And I don't want to lead them to... Oh boy, I'm already getting tired, as you can hear by now. I don't want to lead them directly back to my shelter, so I'm hoping to make my way north, get into the woods, and then head a different direction, and kind of avoid having to deal with these creatures. Now I'm even more worn out. I almost tripped on a rock. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit as we run. I'm going to let my stamina go down one more bar, and then I'm going to try to rest. Okay. Listen to that heartbeat. Boy, am I tired. Okay. What we're going to do is go ahead and walk at this point. And we're just going to continue to walk up this direction. There's the cat. No? Is that a cat or a rattlesnake? That is the cat. The cat is fleeing. Maybe it doesn't want to mess with zombies either. The cat may be fleeing from the dog. We'll see if the zombie dog appears at the bottom of the screen there. Yep, there it is. Okay. The zombie dog is after the cat, so I am going to go north and hope that it continues to chase the cat. Looks like its instinct is to be a good dog and chase the cat. So I'm going to go ahead and let it do that while I go up here and hide in the woods. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to regain my stamina, but I don't think I'm going to get more worn out. But I'm also going to try not to walk over trees and bushes because it slows me down. It looks like my stamina is going up a little. Alright. I'm about to come to the trailhead here. That's good. I'll just try to follow the trail back home. In fact, now that we're out in the open, why don't we just do a thing here? Alright. Heart has stopped beating all on its own. I'm just going to follow the edge of the woods until we get home. And then I guess... Oh no, we spotted a zombie. Oh. Not really paying attention to where I was. I've actually come out of the woods very close to the school. But the whole point of this was to do a little scouting, so let's see what I can see. I can see a bunch of cars out on the street. I can see some bodies. Are these bodies? Oh, it's a turkey. These are turkeys. These turkeys are fleeing across the pavement. Over here I see some dead grass, some hickory nuts. I see a zombie to the southeast though, so if I scroll over that way, I think it's Mr. What's-His-Face, right? Pretty sure he was by the edge of, yeah, maybe not. It looks like there's maybe more than one. That's me. That's the zombie. So, let's do the smart thing here and go back home without attracting the attention of the zombie principal. A lot of bird food out there in the woods. Which answers the age-old question. Okay, watch this. Down below here is the zombie we saw previously. And two more zombies at the edge of the deal here. So we can see 3 zombies now. It's just kind of want to get an idea of how close this is to home, and if that's the same zombie we've been looking at through the window the whole time. Yeah, there's home. Which means that he is the principal of the school. This zombie's principal of the school, but he's got a couple of friends behind him. Gonna do here. We're gonna go back, close the door, and we're gonna just look in this window and see if any of those zombies are coming closer, or did we make it back without attracting any attention? So I keep giving it the grab command rather than... Alright, we can't see any zombies currently from where we're standing. Okay, but What if we just let some turns elapse here? In fact, we can just wait for 5 minutes. Zombie spotted. Do you want to stop waiting? Yes, I definitely want to stop waiting. I want to know where that zombie's at. I just heard a whomp. That's not good. I'm going to go ahead and recenter the map, and then I think we should call this an episode, because I think we might have our first zombie whumping at the door somewhere. It may have followed me around the back. Maybe I didn't know it was following me, but either way, we're going to have to deal with it. All right. Good luck.